Hi everyone, and welcome to the weekly update. This is for the week of March 18th, week 10 of the semester, so we're moving right along. Hopefully everyone had a great spring break last week. So as we navigate over to the content module and go down to the course syllabus under course information, we can see our schedule for the rest of the semester. Scroll down to week 10. We'll see this week we're talking about a summary of chapters 11 through 13. So instead of having one individual chapter to read this week, and since we are talking about bonds and equity, cost of capital, things like that, what I've done is taken and summarized chapters 11 through 13, and you can see that summary here in the content module. And if we scroll down to week 10, we'll see that in the lecture notes that are available for this week. So as you're reading through the text, focus on the topics that are presented in the lecture notes. Of course, I encourage you to read extra topics that are included in the text that are not included in the lecture notes. But what you will be tested on for the final exam in the class are what is presented in the lecture notes for chapters 11 through 13, and then next week when we do the summary of chapters 14 through 16. So read the book and focus in on those topics that are presented in the lecture notes slides to help you prepare for the final exam. As we go back to the course information, we'll go to course schedule. We'll look at some assignments that we have come due this week as well. We can see your last problem case study set number 2 is due this week. Again, as with all the other deadlines, this one is Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Next week, you have your last ethical case study due. That next Sunday, the 31st, and then final exam the week of April 12th, or excuse me, the week of April 1st, week 12 of the semester. So this exam is going to open April 1st, Monday, at 8 a.m. and it's going to stay open till the following Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And as it says here on the course schedule, it's not cumulative, but will cover the materials in modules 5 and 6. After that, we still have a couple items due. You have your final paper, week of April 13th. There's no topics or modules to review, but I wanted to give you time to work on your final paper that's due by that Sunday. And then our last scheduled assignment for the semester will be during the week of April 14th, or the week 14, the week of April 15th, which is the guest speaker video recording and the one-page summary of that lecture. So just be aware of a couple things we have coming due. I also want to note that all of your assignments, quizzes, everything has been graded and finalized. That's all reflected in your grade book. As with the homeworks that was due the week before spring break, that has all been graded and finalized as well, and feedback has been left in your individual drop boxes. So please go through, read that feedback, and let me know if you have any questions. Or if there's any changes, I'll make sure to post them here to the news feed. You can see there were some changes to financial aid that I wanted to make sure you're aware of. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great week. If you have any questions, please feel free to call, email. If you're on campus, please stop by my office, and I'm more than happy to speak with you. And we'll see you back next week for the weekly update.